My video cut off. Energy is amazing, isn't it? Anyhow, you have Unbound. I feel like this lover needs to release some soul patterns. I think there's some bloodline issues as well. Soul contracts in past lives. I feel like the reason why you got this card is because your lover is with someone else. Because there's a contract, a soul contract. And I feel like this person came from a past life. So they're returning to work out some karma. And I really feel like this is your divine masculine. And so these old contracts are being played out right now. And this is the reason for your separation. And I feel like there's some old habits, some soul patterns that are no longer serving you or the union or your divine counterpart that they need to deal with. I feel like they're dealing with addictions. I feel like there was a generational curse put on this particular person and their family, and it was the men in the family and it was all the men, okay, for alcoholism. It's really deep because when a person is under the influence of alcohol, they are not good thinkers and they think irrational, and they're not the best of lovers neither. And this particular person, I feel like it was 3 generations ago, they were hurt, they were mad, they were upset because something didn't go their way in a love affair. And so they chose to put this particular spell upon every male of the family. Sometimes they do every firstborn, or this person did every single male. They were just that pissed off, okay? And your divine counterpart is one of the people that was affected very heavily by this. Now, this can also be a feminine as well with the masculine energy. Take it how it resonates. But your divine counterpart is an alcoholic and they need to release that pattern. And then I feel like for some of you, since this is a general reading, I feel like some of you that it may not be to that extent, but it definitely is a generational curse that needs to be lifted, because I feel like this person is stuck into these old habits and their old tradition and traditionalism, that it is preventing for them to manifest this union with you, because they're being held back by society constructs and the way that they were raised. They may be of a different culture than you, and maybe their culture is not as open to accepting your culture or your upbringing or your traditions. And this too could be another reason why you are separated. Or you could just be dealing with someone who family just don't like you. All right? Okay. I feel like once these soul contracts and patterns are released, and it's so important, you guys, I do soul revocation, which I call back all 9 subtle bodies to your twin and to yourself. And I release all oaths, vows, and soul contracts that are in the way of the union. I feel like once that's done, if you were to get that through me, you will be able to see your blessings with this person. And this person, most importantly, will be able to see the blessings with you as well, because right now they're not able to, because they are bound, they're chained. A lot of them are chained to their past. And when I say their past, I'm not only talking about the past that's in 3D right now. I'm speaking about past lives that they've lived. They are bound, they are tied, they are heavily connected to those old ways of thinking, and those patterns are so heavily entrenched in their thinking that it affects everything that they do. But with the blessings that are coming, it is because the work is going to be done to unbound and to break the chains that bound this person. I feel like a lot of the work is going to be done on your end from the 5D, because this person, they're not able to clearly see. You have the purity card, okay? They're in the snow moon. I feel like for some of you, this person left you in the wintertime. And then for some of you, I feel like you're not factored by the season of the winter. It's just that they left you out in the cold. It was kind of like sudden and abrupt that they left you. Not much thought, or maybe there was a lot of thought, but whatever the case, it was just sudden. And if you look at the back, the moon is there. I feel like they have secrets. They have a lot of things that they have not shared with you for the reasons of why they left. They've not spoken their truth. And that's the reason why you have the purity, because they need to come clean. They need to wipe the slate clean, and they need to come correct about why they left you out in the cold. I feel like they left you for a third party. A third party could be a job. They could have left because they felt like, there were greener pastures on the other side. Or they could have left you for a third party, someone that was in their past, someone that they already had a relationship with before, but they wanted to rekindle that flame and relight that flame again because they felt like they were missing out on something. They felt like they weren't getting from you. And the reason why is because they turned a blind eye. As you can see, her eyes are covered. They turned a blind eye to what the truth was about this relationship. But I feel like that's you in the background, whether you're male or female. If you can see this person in the background, they are like, even though they were left out in the cold, they look like so relieved. Okay? They are stretching out and they are so relieved because they know that what goes on in the dark comes out in the light, and that the moon is here to reveal secrets. This person that you're dealing with is very intuitive, but with this being blindfolded over their eyes, they are blindly choosing to not see this connection for what it is, but they can feel it. You see, the heart cannot deny what the mind tries to hide. See, this person is the type of person where they stay in their head a lot, okay? They are an overthinker. But I tell you what, the heart doesn't lie. This person does love you. This person cares about you a lot, and I'm telling you, they weren't banking on still being in love with you. When they left you, they thought that that was the right thing to do. But something's telling me that they're regretting it, because even though they have their eyes blindfolded, the moon deals with intuition. Their heart has been pulling on them and has been not turning it loose about how they feel about you. So therefore you have the outcome card, which is the Queen of Cups. I can't make this stuff up. This queen don't give a damn about what's inside her, the outside of her cup. She cares more about what's inside the cup. I feel like he feels that way with you. He don't care about your outside appearance, or she doesn't care about your outer appearance. She or he is more concerned about what's on the inside, and they find beauty within you. Although they have a lot of crazy energy, they're living on a 3D plane. They are low vibrational. They have some bloodline issues and some soul ties and cords that need to be cut, obviously, because they're still connected to their past lives. You may also need to do a karmic flush with this person too, so you can break up the magnetism between them and this karmic that they're with. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm always a problem solver, you guys. I'm a doctor, so I automatically go into conflict resolution mode on everything that I do. It's just ingrained in me. This person really cares about you. I mean, the Queen of Cups is very passionate, very emotional. You're dealing with a highly sensitive and extremely emotional individual, okay? But they want to give you a love cup. So the answer to the question is, are they really done with you? Hell no. They're not really done with you. They think about you constantly. You're always on their mind, and they can't even figure out why they still are in love with you, because they're with someone else. But while they're with this other person, they're constantly thinking of you. And I have come to the conclusion of your beautiful reading. Thank you guys for joining me for the second half. I do apologize that it cut off. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift on my Amazon wish list and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.